Hello and welcome to tonight's Cookalong. Thank you all for joining me. It is another Thursday. It's a little cloudy and scary looking out there, but hopefully we get through without thunder, lightning and all the things we had yesterday. So tonight we are going to be doing a beautiful pineapple chicken. So it's kind of a bit of a sweet and sour, but it's not really so much the sour than it is the sweet. But anyway, it's delicious. And it's something that I think is a really nice one for summer as well. So we're always looking for dishes that we can do in our Cook Expert when the weather gets warmer. And this is definitely one that you can eat hot or cold. So we'll get going in just a minute. We'll give everyone a chance to join us. I am going to start with my chicken thigh fillets and I'm just going to season them. Okay, so I'm just going to add a little bit of salt and pepper to them. So we can do that while we wait a couple of minutes, just to give it a bit of a season as we go through there. Okay. This is a super quick dish. You know how much I love really quick dishes, especially, when it's just that midweek or even weekends, you've been busy in the garden or you've been busy just entertaining or doing what you're doing. This is a really nice, super easy, quick dish to whip up. And again, it's probably a recipe that you've got most of the ingredients for. So if you've got some chicken thigh fillets in the freezer, if you've got a can of pineapple in the cupboard, you've usually got garlic and ginger ready to go and all your sort of sauces and things. So it is a really nice, easy one to do and to be able to do most days if you've got the ingredients, which is, like I said, something you probably normally do. So we're going to be using the stir-fry mode today. This is basically a 10-minute prep, so 10 minutes to cut your chicken, your pineapple and your capsicum. I've got all my sauces mixed together, but we'll go through that as we go. And we've got I'm cheating with the rice as well because it's super quick and easy for me to do that tonight. So I think that let's get going. I think that we're ready. I think that we should. I think my screen's still on. Beautiful. So we're going to start by frying off a little bit of onion and ginger. Now you can do fresh, you can do it from the bottle, whatever is convenient for you. I like to do, when I'm in a hurry, that I just grab the bottle. I always have it in the cupboard. I know it's not quite the same, but you know what? Midweek, we want things to be simple. We want things to be easy. So I'm just going to pop in there my garlic and my ginger. And we're just going to give that a little bit of a fry off. So it's just a teaspoon of each in a little bit of olive oil. So we're going to pop that in. I don't know what was on there. Who knows? Okay. Now I'm just going to double check. I'm pretty sure I'm all set up. So I've got it on the stir fry mode. So when you use stir fry mode, it does set to go for 7 minutes. I'm going to leave it at 7 minutes, even though I'm only going to do my my garlic and ginger for 1 minute before I add my chicken. So it's just to get that to start heating up, start to get that garlic and that ginger nice and fragrant. And then we're going to add our chicken for 6 minutes, which I've got here. So we've got some thigh fillets. I find thigh fillets are a really nice one to be able to do in here. They just stay that little bit more tender than a breast fillet. If you want to use breast fillet, that's up to you. You may want to stop the cooking process a little bit earlier and just more let it sit to finish cooking itself rather than continue cooking with the heat. So you can probably hear that. Can you? Cooking away. Smelling amazing. I think we've got about 15 seconds left before I can add my chicken. But we just want to get that fried off a little bit just so that we can get going. There's no onion in this dish either. If you wanted to add onion, that's completely up to you. It's not going to ruin the dish at all. But yeah, if you want to, then by all means go for it. Do that. So I'm just going to stop that for now. And I'm going to add in my chicken, which as you saw, I just added a little, I love that sound. I've just added a little bit of seasoning. So that's about 1 kilo of chicken thigh fillets. Just get rid of that. And then I'm just going to hit start again. And we're going to let that cook. I'm going to leave my cap on for now. I am going to take the cap off later. Once we've got that to start to sort of, really start to cook through. So once we have got our chicken in, I'm going to get you to combine, and this is the way I did it. If you don't want to and just want to throw it in, not combining it, that's up to you. But in here I've got the pineapple juice from the can of pineapples. I've also got my soy sauce. Now I did reduce salt I also have chicken stock, which is also reduced salt. It's just too salty otherwise, so it's better off to take that salt and take in that sweet. I've also got in there my hoisin and my brown sugar. So I've got all that mixed in together, ready to go onto my chicken, and that's going to go on after the last 6 minutes of my stir fry here with the chicken. So actually, no, it's not. It's going to go on after I add the pineapple and capsicum. So I bought pineapple rings and then cut them myself into little pieces. Sometimes I find if I buy pineapple pieces, the pieces are quite big, but it's completely up to you. If you want to make it even quicker, just buy the pieces, pour your juice into a jug to add all your other juice and your other liquids, and then keep your pineapple aside. I've also chopped up my capsicum. Now, I am going to do this in the XL bowl actually on TBSN on Monday night. So basically I've gone to 1.5 kilos of chicken, I've gone to 2 cans of pineapple, I've gone to a really, one large capsicum. So it really depends on what you want and what you're going to do with it, and depends on the size bowl that you have. But this one here is a really great size for 1 kilo of chicken. I could push it to 2 kilos, I reckon. But I'm doing 1.5 kilos with all my other bits and pieces in there as well. So it is an option to do that in your larger bowl. What I am going to do is I've doubled all my sauces. If you think that it's too much sauce, then don't add it all. Just have a look and sort of test it as you go. Really great one when you're entertaining because it's nice and simple. It's also a really nice dish if you are when you go and do a Christmas catch up and everyone has to bring a dish. The great thing with this is you can make it in here and then it'll stay hot for a couple of hours. So just make it right before you leave, keep it in here with the lid on, and it'll be ready to go, a couple of hours after you get there, or pop it into your casserole dish or whatever you want to pop it into. But it's a really nice dish that people are going to enjoy as well. So we've got about 3 minutes left to go on that. So it's getting to silly season. Tomorrow is December 1, which I find frightening. Christmas shopping, haven't really started that. I'm the one that shops at the last minute and spends too much money because I'm desperate. That's just the way I am. I try every year, but it just doesn't happen. So anyway, I will try my best to get there, but yeah, it's probably not going to happen. But yeah, so silly season is definitely on. We've got a few TVSN shows between now and the end of the year as well. So we're going to be doing, I don't know if you saw it, but we did the Juice Expert last week, which was great, and we'll do that again at the end of end of December, just before Christmas. I'm going to do that one again. If you didn't see it, it is an amazing machine. It actually turns from a juicer into a full food processor, which I find amazing. So those that already have a food processor, perfect. We've got Sarah there for you as well, answering all your questions. So if you've got any questions as ginger, I've added in my kilo of chicken thigh fillets. I just trim them of the fat and then I dice them into sort of 2 to 3 centimetre pieces. I seasoned them with a little bit of salt and pepper as well. So once my garlic and my ginger started to get fragrant, I added the chicken, and I'm using the stir fry mode. So the first 7 minutes is just that minute of the garlic and the ginger, and then the rest of the time, the 6 minutes, is just your chicken going through with the garlic ginger that has already been seasoned as well. So it's a really simple, easy dish, and this is what I love about it. I like to set the timer for stir fry to the 7 minutes, which it starts at, so that I don't have to watch it before I add capsicum and pineapple. So the only bit I had to watch was obviously as I just threw my garlic and my ginger in. So I'll make it nice and quick, nice and easy. Okay, so Sarah will answer any questions. Please let us know. We're going to do a bit of a Christmas salad type thing in our Cookalong in December. We're going to probably do a poached chicken layered salad with a beautiful mango dressing, which is a really nice, easy one for Christmas Day, for summer entertaining. Again, if you need to bring a plate, as they say, it's a really good one to do as well. So we're going to be doing that in December for our Cookalong. Date will be confirmed. It's a bit crazy, so we'll get that in, and we'll get back to you all with a date for that one as well. I think it could be, I think I might have a date for that. I can't remember though. There's so much going on. It's crazy. So we'll let you know about that one. We've also got, what have we got? Not a lot. I mean, we're so busy. We've just had Black Friday sales. I'm sure that some of you jumped onto that and got some really great deals whether it was accessories or whether it was machines, but it was a really great sale to be able to add to your collection of Magimix. So I hope that you did manage to get onto that as well. So we're down to, I think by the looks of it, about 10 seconds. So once that is up, I'm going to pop in my pineapple and my capsicum, and then we're going to go again for 3 minutes. Okay, so this is cooking absolutely beautifully. So I can smell that. It smells absolutely divine. Let me just get my spatula out. It doesn't, honestly, it doesn't take long, especially on the stir fry mode. So we're going to pop in our capsicum. Now, if you prefer green capsicum or yellow capsicum, it's completely up to you. For me, personally, I like the sweetness of the red, so that's why I've gone with the red as well. So now I'm going to pop that back on. I'm going to remove my cap. Oh, and I'm actually going to pop this on for about 3 minutes. So I'll pop that up and we'll let that go. So that's, again, leaving it on stir fry, leaving it at that 160 degrees, just adding capsicum and pineapple. I added 3 minutes to the timer, so I've not added anything else. And we're going to then get ready to add our liquid, which is then going to be a further 3 minutes, which means that the total cook time is 13 minutes. And voila, you're going to have an amazing, amazing dish. So I'm just going to pop my rice in. Like I said, I did cheat with the rice because it just looked pretty when I popped on. I'm going to actually serve it with some diced shallots and some sesame seeds, and again, that's completely up to you, the way you want to dress it up. You know, everyone's different. People have got allergies to sesame seeds and things, so they can do their own. But it's a really beautiful looking dish as well. So you can see from the photo on the page, I thought was beautiful. I really liked doing that one. And I got the big tick of approval from the neighbours for that one as well, and they'll be waiting to have that for dinner, no doubt. All of my children are out tonight, which is lovely, I have to say. It's nice and peaceful. I just have to deal with the dog. Okay, so I'll just grab my rice. It's just hot. Okay. It's an expensive way to go doing rice cups, but it is a convenient way to go sometimes. So I wouldn't do it normally if I was feeding everybody, but that's what I'm doing tonight. Okay, so we've got about a minute and a bit to go on that. Oh, I can smell that pineapple. Pineapple's so good. I used to hate hot pineapple. Don't know why, just did. Now I absolutely love it. You could add coriander to this if you wanted to add coriander to this. You know that I totally would add coriander to this because I love coriander. But you can, you know, like I said, if you wanted to change the colour of the capsicum, if you wanted to do a mixture of colours, it would look absolutely beautiful actually if you did a bit of green and a bit of red. That would be a beautiful Christmas thing, wouldn't it? Because it has the perfect colours in it. But yes, so we're getting ready to add our liquid, which is, are you ready? Reduced salt soy, reduced salt chicken stock, hoisin sauce, and brown sugar. Okay, so that's what we've got all mixed up in here ready to go, and I'm going to add that in just a minute, and then I'm going to add another 3 minutes to my timer, and then I'm going to be almost done. The other thing you need to have ready is your corn flour. I'm going to add some water to that in a minute, and in the last minute and a half, I'll tell you when, we're going to add our corn flour just to give it a little bit of a thicken up. Okay. So we must be close to done there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Don't you just love quick, easy dinners? I certainly do. Okay. Now, I'm just going to push that down if there's anything that... Beautiful. I'm going to add my liquid. Now, this is a very liquidy dish, absolutely. I'm going to tell you that. But... you know what I love is it, like everything, it is going to soak in as it sits longer. So I did find a lot of less liquid, obviously, the next day. But the liquid then in the rice, oh my gosh, you want to have that. Okay, so I'm going to go back for another 3. And that is with our sauces now. So that's just going to heat through. This is going to finish off the chicken. At about the minute and a half mark, I'm going to add my corn flour. So about halfway through. So I'm just going to add a tablespoon of water to my 2 teaspoons of corn flour. And then I'm just going to give that a little stir. You can do it earlier, but I find then you have to keep stirring it, so it's kind of annoying. So let's just do it as we're ready for it. Okay. I can't believe, what's the time? Oh, it's 17 past 6 and I'm almost done. Ew, got a hair in there. It's like an eyelash. No one wants that. Okay. Beautiful. So we're almost ready to add that in another 30 seconds. Cap's still off, which is what we want. I'm just going to grab something to serve my chicken with. And like I said, it is quite liquidy, so don't freak out going, oh my gosh, there's a lot of liquid in there. Scoop out whether you will. I love the liquid through the rice. That's one of my favourite parts, is all that flavour. If you don't like that, then just don't take as much liquid out. Just use a strainer type tool like this if you need to. But yeah, I like the juice. It's the best. Okay, so what have we got? We're about at 1.5 minutes now. So I'm going to add. Oh, perfect timing while it's moved. Oh no, of course, then it stopped. So I'm going to add that in, and that'll give it a stir in a minute. It's going to be a really quick, easy cleanup as well, which we love. It's called a dishwasher. Throw it all in. Beautiful. Okay, should have. This is probably going to be the record of the quickest cook-along. Yep, so that's now giving it a good stir in. And we have, what, 1 minute to go probably. So there you go. Pretty quick, isn't it? So we've got our rice ready to go. We've got our shallots and our sesame seeds ready to go. So if I had packed the dishwasher as we went, then I would have been done even quicker for myself, wouldn't I? Okay, so we're nearly there. What are we? 30 seconds. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. So if you've got any questions, please make sure you're asking. If you've got any ideas of cook-alongs that you want to see, absolutely please give us your ideas, because we're more than happy to. I mean, at the end of the day, we do this for you. We don't do this for me to listen to the sound of my own voice, because I seriously hear that a lot, my own voice I mean. But yes, so we do definitely want to custom these to what you want to see. Especially, obviously whatever it is that you're asking for, it's things that we want to be able to cook in under 30 minutes, because no one wants to sit there for an hour on a Thursday night with somebody cooking and telling them all about it when they want simple, quick midweek meals. Okay, here we go. Now, I don't even want to test the chicken to see if it's ready, because I actually will know. Oh, better. Just in case. Because again, no one likes raw chicken. Oh, no, that's absolutely perfect. So, of course, if you want to do larger pieces, it's going to take longer to cook, but I'm absolutely happy with that. There is no problems there at all. Our rice. Keep these cups and use them, actually, when you do your own rice, because they make you look clever. We'll use, if you've got another little bowl. Okay, so we've got our chicken. We're going to serve that up. Make sure you get a bit of everything. I'm going to pour my sauce over that, because we absolutely love that. Oh my gosh, look at that. Okay, and there we go. I don't think there's enough pineapple in there though. Come on, we've got to balance it all out. Okay, so to serve, I would just go simply with some sesame seeds. It would look really nice with green capsicum as well, wouldn't it? I would add, oh, here's the green, some shallots onto the top of that. And voila, we have dinner. I didn't start right on 6 o'clock, so I actually started a little bit after that. It's 6:21. Dinner is served. I hope you enjoy it. It was absolutely a pleasure to make this one. The smells are amazing. The taste and the flavours are amazing. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And I will see you again next month. Ciao for now.